In the heart of ancient Macedon, a legend was born. Prince Alexander, tutored by the great philosopher Aristotle, was destined for more than just a throne. His father, Philip II, had forged a revolutionary army, a military machine built around the fearsome Sarissa pike. But Philip's vision was cut short. In 336 BC, at just 20 years old, Alexander became king. The world held its breath. The greatest conquest in history was about to begin. With his father's army at his back, Alexander didn't just cross into Asia. He stormed it. He was a whirlwind, a force of nature on the battlefield. At the Battle of the Granicus, Asia Minor fell. Ephesus. The mighty Persian king Darius III fled in terror, abandoning his own family. Alexander's tactical genius was unmatched. He solved the insolvable, famously slicing through the Gordian knot with his sword, a symbolic act of his destiny to rule Asia. He didn't just defeat armies, he dismantled empires. The decisive blow came at Gaugamela. The vast Persian army was shattered, and Alexander was crowned the undisputed king of kings. But Alexander was more than a conqueror. He was a builder, a visionary. In Egypt, he was held not as a foreign invader, but as a liberator, crowned pharaoh. There, on the coast of the Mediterranean, he founded the first and most famous of his many cities, Alexandria, a future beacon of knowledge and culture. Driven by a relentless curiosity and a belief in his own divine connection, he journeyed through the harsh desert to the Oracle of Suwa, where he was declared the son of the god Amun-Ra. This divine mandate fueled his ambition, and he continued to found new Alexandrias across his expanding empire, from the sands of Egypt to the mountains of modern-day Afghanistan, spreading Greek culture wherever he went, pushing ever eastward. Alexander reached the edge of the known world, India. Here, he faced his most challenging battle yet. At the Indus River, King Porus and his terrifying war elephants met the Macedonians in a bloody, brutal clash. Alexander was victorious, but the cost was immense. His loyal, but exhausted, army had reached its limit. At the Indus River, they finally refused to go further. Their quest was over. With a heavy heart, Alexander agreed to turn back. The journey home was an ordeal in itself, a grueling, deadly march through the unforgiving Jadrasian desert, a final test of his men's endurance and his own leadership. Just as he was planning his next great campaigns, tragedy struck. In 323 BC, in the opulent city of Babylon, Alexander the Great died. He was only 32 years old. He left behind a vast empire, but no clear successor. His two sons, Alexander IV and Heracles, were just children, pawns in the brutal power struggles that followed. Both were murdered, and his empire was torn apart by his ambitious generals. Yet, Alexander's true legacy was not the land he conquered, but the world he created. His conquests sparked the Hellenistic age, a revolutionary fusion of Greek and Eastern cultures that would shape art, science, and philosophy for centuries. His empire died, but his ideas did not. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories of the world's greatest figures.